So I am Miranda Solomon, and I'm a real estate agent here in Charlotte. I'm also a native of Charlotte. In the real estate market, the house is the commodity, right? So if you are the seller, then you have the commodity. The commodity will bring the buyers, right? So while it's amazing to represent buyers in this market, because there's a lot of emotion, and especially first-time buyers are so happy to get a house. That's wonderful, but we need the commodity. So my business is focused on finding sellers that are ready to sell their houses. So the top 3 things that sellers need to do when they're ready to sell their house, and the most important thing is, number 1, gather all the documents that are associated with your house. So if you have your loan statement and you know the balance, your payoff balance, gather that information. If there's been any change in your relationship or familial status since you purchased the house, whether that is you were married and now you're a widow, you need to have that death certificate. If you were single and now you're married, you'd want to have your marriage certificate. You need to have any documents that are associated with your status and your ownership in the house. That's the very first thing, and the most important thing that a lot of people miss. The second thing that you're going to want to do is go ahead and declutter the house. I tell my clients all the time, you're moving. It's okay to start packing. So you want to go ahead and anything that doesn't have an immediate need, if you haven't used it in 6 months, put it in a box, put it away so that the house is decluttered. A clean and decluttered house is going to sell much faster than one that is not. And then the third thing that you're going to want to do is contact a very qualified real estate professional that will be able to walk you through the entire transaction. From all the things that I just mentioned through staging, staged houses sell much better than houses that are not staged. Also through just the process of exactly what is going to happen next. In many cases, sellers feel a little bit out there on a limb by themselves once they've listed their house. You need a professional that's going to stay in lockstep with you and communicate with you everything that's going to happen from the time that you list the house to the time that you go under contract to the time that it's time to get prepared for closing. So those are the top 3 things that you're going to want to do.